Welcome back, investigators, to Singularity Roleplay for our fourth episode of Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, a gritty and dark noir investigation game with a twist from the City of Mist system. While those of us around the game table have our safety tools in place, it is important to know if any of the content here tonight might be something you're not comfortable with. If at any point during the stream you become uncomfortable or you find the topics discussed to be too much, please take a step back, get some air, take some time to yourself, and hopefully we'll see you back here. Tonight's game has the following content that some may find disturbing: harassment, manipulation, death, and circuses. No clowns. Now, let's go ahead and go around the table, starting directly beneath me. Let's introduce ourselves and our characters.
Hi, I'm Neptune. I use he, his, it, its pronouns, and I play Zio, who is just your average restaurant worker who's, eats some cereal after climbing out of a garden box.
Love that for him. Hi, I think that comes to me next. I am Sin, aka Synthetic. And I use they, them pronouns. My character, Fee, uses she, her pronouns. And she is the sweetest person ever that you will meet. There's nothing going on with her whatsoever. And all of Cass's living eyes reactions have no meaning whatsoever. But she's a general manager of a club and Rift of Rapunzel.
Wow, I just love how chaotic this group is. We just get to me, and then it's just like, I don't even know what to do. I'm getting whiplash. But hi, everybody. It's me, it's Sir Ecolot. As per usual, tonight I am playing Anna, the librarian that maybe has a little bit more going on. She may or may not have been actually targeted by a car that slammed into the joint yesterday. Or not yesterday, last time. It'll be yesterday for us. Yeah.
No, we're still there.
Oh, we're still there. Great. Cool.
Oh no,
cool.
Yeah, we're still there.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, TM. We confirmed it's not actually Lightning McQueen from Cars, so it kind of takes the fun out of it. But I'm sure the energy is gonna ramp right back up. She uses she, her pronouns, and I use she, they pronouns. That's far enough for me. Let's move over to Hannah.
Thank you for reminding me that I was next, or I would have forgot. In case it's not clear, I am Hannah. And before I talk about Ash, I just want to point out we said no clowns, but Percy is in this campaign. Anyway, I'm playing Percy's little sister. Your trans hacker girl extraordinaire, Rift of Loki. She uses she, her pronouns. I use they, them pronouns. Anyways, do you want to defend yourself, big bro?
Hannah, I'm fucking terrified of clowns. That's why there's no clowns.
I know.
Shots fired.
Anyway, yeah, for someone who doesn't have siblings, that's little shitty sibling behavior right there, and I'm gonna get you.
I have siblings.
Do you?
Yeah, they're 13 and 9 years older than me, though.
Oh, well, then that doesn't count. Anyway, still. Yeah, I am Cassidy, or Yoda Almighty. I am playing the totally innocent, completely normal owner of the club that Fee bartends at. What? Yeah, try the eye thing, Sin. Try it. Yeah, totally having a great time, not completely paranoid and sitting outside of Fee's apartment on the floor, having been there for 3 hours. This is fine.
Nice. Being the oldest of 5, I have pretty much seen all of the sibling behavior before. This will be easy to deal with tonight. I am the MC, and I will be making their lives a living hell for my personal entertainment and yours. So please, if you've got the singularities for it, throw them in there. Try and kill everybody. It's going to be a good time. And before we actually get into the meat of the game, we start with a City of Mist tradition, the monologue. And tonight, that's Neptune.
All right. I think it's been about 2 weeks since, or no, maybe closer to a month. I don't really try and keep track of the dates anymore. The time, the doesn't really matter. Not really. I stare out in front of me, and my aunt's voice lingers in my head. I'm figuring out what she said, trying to understand it, memorize it, translate it. She's gone. We're here. Nothing has changed since you last called. Everything is fine. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Everything is normal. My phone shuts with a click. I can barely hear it over the wind, and I can't manage to blink fast enough to avoid all of the sand that it whips up. So I close my eyes for whatever reprieve that can give me, and I lean against the only thing that is rightfully mine, truly mine, because the rest of this isn't me. The dirt underneath my fingernails, the sand stuck in my shoes, the grime caking my hair, the sting piercing my eyes, the smoke filling my lungs. At the time, I didn't know that it would take me 4 years to wash all of that off, and that the second I did, a bullet would go straight through my back. Thank you.
God damn. Whoa.
Shout out to Microsoft Sticky Notes app where I wrote that.
Hey, that was so good.
That was
So
good.
good.
I'm digging the consistent phone call theming. That was a nice touch.
Also,
So,
is this?
Yeah,
Is-
that's
is
the head wound from the accident.
I thought so. That's fire.
Right? So last we left off, our team, as they are, decided to go out. A couple of them here, a couple of them there. Anna was hanging out with a certain cop, trying to clear the air between the rest of the group. Zio, I believe, was over having sushi, if I remember right. Either way, in the middle of dinner service, a car comes screeching down the street, and Zio unfortunately couldn't make it out of the way. Zio then wakes up in his bed of flowers at the top of Cry Panic. Now, since we've got two different scenes going on here, we've got everybody down at the car. Let's see here. I'm actually going to start with Zio. So Zio, you're there. You got clothes. You got your cereal. How you feeling?
How am I feeling?
And aside from completely battered.
Yes, aside from the headache 1 status, he is Zio. He doesn't seem honestly that anxious or scared, nervous, and he is he spoke to Ash seating. I think he feels fine. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Yeah, he doesn't really appear much off than he normally would. Just maybe a little less expression, but not altogether that different.
Okay. While you're trying to recuperate, I'm going to shift the scene back over to the car crash. Now, Anna and I believe Fee are both there, right?
Fee is rushing to the apartment.
Okay, so Fee's rushing to the apartment. Anna, you are there. You do see that from within the car, there's broken glass everywhere. There's a person inside. If I recall correctly, you started to do an investigation. Police haven't quite shown up on the scene yet, aside from Chavi, who's just like trying to keep everybody away from there. So if you want, you can investigate here. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it up to you.
Yeah, from my notes, I'm glad I took a little bit of notes on this. I think I already did look in where I could and found a revolver in the passenger side.
Yep.
And yeah, like other than that, I don't
got it.
really.
I think you got his name too.
Yeah, it
David?
was David Nguyen.
Yeah.
And I get the impression, I mean, from the I didn't write down what kind of car it was. I think it was like a Lambo or something, but like
Yeah,
Ferrari.
it's
Ferrari.
super high-end car.
Yeah. Then at that point I was receiving medical attention because I took quite a hit in the shoulder to be able to save Chavi.
That is true.
Yeah. If possible, like I would be fine to investigate a little further if I think there's like some place that I missed or if there's more to it at the moment, but I'm not sure what I would be able to find.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go over to Percy. Percy, you said you were over at Fee's place, right?
Been sitting there for a couple hours.
Your phone rings.
Yep. Where's my
It's
phone?
it's Chavi.
I hit ignore.
Rings again.
I let it ring like 4, 5 times and then I answer it.
For fuck's sakes, man, will you answer your phone instead of playing games?
Just tell me that you're getting Anna home safe.
Yeah, Anna's fine. I got bigger problems to deal with right now.
Why are you calling me? You have a job. You're a cop. Do your job.
I am doing my job.
What do I
That-
have to do with this other than you my tenant was with you and my friend apparently just crawled out of the fucking flower box on my roof because this car hit him. What does this have to do with me specifically?
Either come grab your tenant so that I can focus on my job, or you come over here and do some investigating so that I can keep everybody away from my crime scene. I can't
Why?
babysit.
Well, then send a uniform with her and send her back to the building. I'm going there next. What? Why am I doing your job for you?
Oh, fuck you. Never mind. Fine. Just fuck you, Percy.
You did that already. And I just hang up. Percy's in a bad mood, okay?
Oh my god.
Cops asking club owners to do their jobs.
Doubting his mood's gonna get any better.
I wonder why.
Would Anna have kept Signal installed on her phone?
Would I have what?
Would Anna have kept Signal installed on her phone? Or, sorry, not officially Signal, but it's totally Signal as broadband relay messaging.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Ash would message them or her on it, asking, "Did the driver have any insignia on his clothes, a pin, something like that? If so, take a picture and send it to me."
I mean, did he? Like, I feel like I got pretty close to him.
You weren't looking for one specifically, so if you are going to look for it, you'll have to roll another investigate.
I'm totally fine doing that. Okay. Let's see. What let's see what I can add.
There's got to be something librarian.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely want to keep adding a window left open because this window is very open.
That window is very open.
Would love that. Let's see. I mean, knowing that like this guy is absolutely like unalived, like would morbid curiosity to look forward can technically count?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think those are the relevant tags that I can think of off the top of my head. So let's go with that.
Do you have any under your librarian stuff that might add to it?
Not really. It's more about like archiving and like it's in a book. Like, well, shit. I wish.
Script. Images.
Huh?
You know what's in a book? Script. Images.
Yeah, looking for a little thing. Okay. Let's see. Which dice do I want? Do this one.
The ones that'll give you the best roll.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's not bad because adding my tags makes that 10. 8 plus 2.
Okay. So, yeah, you get to ask a couple of questions here. What do you want to know?
Well, is there any type of like symbology that I can find on his person?
No, there isn't any symbols or emblems, no sigils, none of that. You do find a couple of receipts, and you also do notice that his lips are black.
Oh. That's weird. Okay. Gotta write that down. Okay, well, if there's no symbology.
Midway through the message, midway through your searching, you're gonna get another message that says, or like a driver's license or something like that.
I did see his wallet before. That's how I confirmed who he was. So, yeah, I could get the driver's license at that point.
Yeah, so not only did you find his driver's license, you also found a pack of business cards.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He is an associate partner at Oramaka Finance.
So yeah, I would totally send those over your way. That's totally fine. Yeah, I guess the only like other thing I guess yeah, I could look more at the receipts, I guess, like just to see where he's been, like any insights into like where he came from other than just down the road at a very high speed.
So that particular road leads out towards the outskirts of town.
Oh.
Yeah, and the black that you saw on his lips is like black and blistered.
Oh.
As you know, from the chat because somebody was asking about it. But yes, that specific road heads out towards the outskirts of town.
Okay. Yeah, is there any evidence of, I guess, yeah, my second question would be, is there any evidence of someone else being in this car recently?
No, not someone else
Okay.
being in this car. You do see, however, that there is mud on his boots.
Okay.
Not boots, shoes. He's got those nice fancy, like $600 wingtips.
Damn, okay. Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this man's rich, so
Yeah.
anything else you want to know, Hannah?
I mean, I was waiting until I could do some rolling.
All right.
I'm near my computer.
Well, I'm going to actually pass it off to you then. What do you want to investigate, Ash?
I feel like she has a feeling that like there's a connection between what we just got involved in and now one of her co-conspirators ends up dead on the roof. This feels intentional in some way, and now she has a name, and now she wants to figure out if there's some kind of criminal or otherwise connection to this man that maybe he hides behind the surface on the dark web.
So you're trying to see if the dead guy has some sort of criminal connection?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it.
Okay. Identity theft, dark web access, girl in the chair. Oh man, that is a 7, but it becomes a 10.
Woo. Okay. So what do you want to know?
I should have brought up the questions I can ask. I forgot to bring up the cheat sheet. I'm a bad TTRPG live streamer.
I mean, they can be whatever, so it's not
Okay.
like specific questions.
Okay. I think I might have too much in Powered by the Apocalypse.
Mm,
Well, I guess like my first question is like the very basic, like, is there like some kind of criminal connection to this man that I can suss out?
no, in fact, his life is extremely polished. Everything he does is above board. He is a financier. He has everything that he has done has been major successes. Nothing he has done has ever been illegal. And it's almost like anything he touches is always a victory.
Who would that piss off in the criminal underworld?
I mean, there's a number of people that it could piss off. Various mafias, obviously, you know one. But this also, he could have non-rift related, enemies, which most financiers always have a bad guy that they have to fight.
Yeah.
Press X to doubt.
As someone who works for a financial firm, the bad guy is the SEC.
Yeah.
And they're not the bad guys.
Has there been any talk in the circles I used to run in about getting him killed?
None about getting him killed, but there have been some about trying to coerce into specific projects. and he's turned each one of them down because it wasn't profitable.
Okay. I don't think I technically have any more questions, but I feel like Ash would continue following that train of inquiry as deep as she could.
Okay. I will also give you this. One of his most recent deals was for some property on the outskirts of town. It doesn't really state much about it other than he was trying to get into real estate.
So he was trying to purchase the property outside of town.
Correct. You also have an address for him for his condo in downtown.
Ash is going to. How long would it take for our good business operator Sophia to get here, and would she be trying to avoid the cameras when she gets in?
I mean, probably wouldn't take terribly long for Fee to get there.
And the second question was for you, Sin.
Sorry, what?
Would Sophia be trying to avoid the cameras when you get in?
When I get into the apartment complex?
Yeah.
No.
Cool. The
She's
moment-
going to her home to make sure that her friend is all right after dying. Like,
That's a good friend.
That's a good friend. Didn't bring her cereal though. So what kind of friend is she really?
didn't have cereal in her car. What can I say?
Anyway, the moment like you get on the camera, Ash is going to message your account on not Signal, assuming you still have it installed, being like, I think we're doing this whole investigative journalist thing again.
Fee will text Ash back. I'm not investigating shit until I know Zio's all right.
They're eating cereal. They're on the roof.
Yeah. And I'm gonna see he's all right with my own two eyes, and then we'll go take care of it.
I already got some lead. Get my brother here.
Okay.
And she's going to continue, researching those leads for the time being while we get Fee on the roof.
And I don't think that we've established necessarily like where Fee's apartment is, but I feel like for dramatic setting purposes, it should probably be on the top floor, like on the way to the stairs to the roof access. Just for no apparent reason right now.
I like it.
So Fee is on her way up. She's a woman of her word. She is going to check on Zio, and then she'll worry about everything else.
As you're making your way up the stairs, the camera does that sort of switch cut as you're passing into the next flight, and it cuts back over to Anna. Anna, while you're taking pictures of all this information for Ash, you notice a flash from the crowd, like a camera flash.
I look to see who did it.
It's a little difficult to tell. There's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But the cops are now on scene. They're all pulling in, doing those skidding slide stops. Officer Quinn jumps out. First thing he does is he checks on Chavi. He's like, "You okay? All right, cool. Make sure we get the perimeter set. Hey, why do we have civilians over here touching the crime scene? Ma'am, I'm going to need you to step away from the vehicle, and we're going to need to get your prints to separate them from any other contaminations that may have happened. Just, standard operating procedures."
I mean, and he's talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to obstruct anything they can use to help us. So yeah, she'll just to go ahead and agree to that. Like she's out here tampering with the crime scene. It's fine.
Can you hold on, wait. Why are you here?
Well, as luck would have it, I was out with Shavi. We were just literally here eating burgers about 5 minutes ago before this guy decided to slam into this place. Gestures to her shoulder. Yeah, not great, but a little worse off than the last case that we helped on. But
Yeah. Well, them paramedics are going to be here, so why don't you go ahead and see them? We'll get the fingerprints done later. Damn, that does look bad. Hey, why don't you go take a seat? We'll talk later.
okay, sounds good.
Did you just see the chat?
Yes. Oh, god damn it. It's the man is a cornbread. He's a corn-fed himbo. Okay, give him some leniency.
Hey, Cap.
Stop before you get me started.
This is the wrong group
Hey,
to ask
Cab.
for leniency.
There.
This is
With res-
breaking all evidentiary collecting.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
It's okay,
I'm the
Neptune.
one in evidence law.
I know you are, and I'm mad on your behalf.
You could have been on the scene, but you said no to your ex.
That's true.
I could have been on the scene too, but I had other things that were more important to me.
Oh, I love this group.
Anyways,
So, Fee, you finally break down the door to the roof because you're just power walking.
Break down the door towards the roof, because remember, I got to go by my apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't keep the bullshit from colliding this long, Alan.
No, I can. Let's get it. So yeah, now you're on the roof.
Or on the hallway.
Yeah,
Oh.
what we're asking is
they're setting
if
drama
Finn
up,
has to-
Alan.
Oh,
is
right,
he having
because
to
you're
walk
in front
past
of
me. I'm sitting outside the door on the floor.
Okay, see, for some reason I thought it was a separate building, and I'm smart. Don't mind me. Yes, you are now passing. You are now passing.
I'm the only one that doesn't live in this building.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm going to see Percy there, and I'm going to stop dead about 10 feet from him. What are you doing here?
I own the fucking building.
Fair point.
Where have you been?
Doing a lot, okay?
Yep. A lot that you won't talk to me about.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
And she'll walk up closer to him, like still a bit away. Can't.
Do love listening to you lie to yourself, Fee. Go check on Zio. It's obviously where you're heading. Ash is with him. I'll be here when you get back. If you get back.
What did you expect to happen? What are you waiting for?
What I've been waiting for 12 years, Fee. You.
Me.
And he'll stand up. And just a reminder, he's 6'4", so he towers over her.
Are you saying, Percy Weylin, that you are waiting on me? What? Do you have some kind of romantic ideation?
Percy is going to do something he's never done to Fee before. And that is enter her personal space without her permission.
And
No, say what
when,
you're going to say.
when he does that, all of a sudden there are 10,000 needles that are pointed at Percy from every direction.
He does not flinch, just glances around at him. Whatever is going on in my head, you are my best friend. You are lying to yourself and to me. And fuck, Fee, I just want to help. And he'll just take another little step closer.
You want to help me?
What do you think best friends do for each other?
That's the problem. You are the only one that has been allowed to be my friend.
And so you're going to push me away now? When you obviously need help, you're going to... Fuck.
And she'll calm her hair down because it does take an amount of will to recede it to where she's not making threats.
Okay.
Percy, if you see yourself as some kind of white knight coming to my rescue,
Oh, come on. I am not Prince Charming material. We both know that. Not what I'm trying to do here, Fee. You've disappeared for weeks. You've been disappearing on me for months. Don't think I haven't noticed that the second my sister came back, you started not being here.
and she'll get real close at this point and say, closer I get to you, the more difficult it is to keep control.
And he'll just lean down because I think he's like a foot taller than her, right?
About half a foot.
Okay,
She's
so
5'8".
he'll lean down right next to your ear. Go on, Fee. Hurt me. Still not gonna leave you.
So that's what you want. You want to come chasing after me like a chihuahua chasing a semi.
No. Whatever is going on is hurting you. And you won't let me help. You won't let anybody help. You never let anybody help.
Because
And
I
I'm
don't wanna
tired
take you-
of seeing it happen, Fee.
I don't want to take you away from your sister.
My sister was perfectly fine without me for a long time. Made sure of that. She's strong enough to take care of herself. Whether I trust her to do it, different story, but she can. You don't have anyone, Fee, because you keep pushing us away. Let me help.
Fine. If you think you can. When this is over, I'll tell you what's going on.
You'll tell me tonight.
We got shit to take care of.
We do, and you're still gonna tell me tonight.
Fine. You want in? I'll let you in. Just don't fucking tell me later that you're having second thoughts.
Fee, you've literally seen me at my worst and pulled me back from it. What makes you think I was never gonna let you get there?
Because my worst is a whole lot worse than yours.
That remains to be seen.
Okay? So, I think that's at an impasse. Bullshit achieved.
The gifts going on in chat, you motherfuckers. Y'all
It's
hard
not-
ones to
it's
keep a straight face.
90% just me. So.
Yeah.
I purposefully did not look at your bullshit
I
because I
didn't
knew I
open
wouldn't
it.
be able to
Mom
keep a
and
straight
Dad
face.
fighting.
I never said bullshit. I'm just myself, but also you're smart for not looking at anything I ever said if you're trying to be serious.
That's valid. That's totally
Alan
valid.
fucking fifth date behavior.
I see
Just
new
saying.
messages, new messages, new messages. Stay away from it. Stay away from it.
I'm sorry. I had to express my concern about my mom and dad getting divorced.
Yeah.
We're not getting a divorce.
divorced.
That would
No,
require Fee
This
agreeing
is
to
the
stay
first
with me
courtship
first.
ritual.
Yeah, that was already said in chat. That was already said in chat. Yada yada.
Joke.
That's
What?
literally just. Cass made the joke that Hannah made earlier. Anyways, okay,
Oh.
continue.
Hannah,
Let's-
same
I was
so.
just saying
Game.
this is the beginning of the courtship ritual. Like that's it.
I thought courtship rituals started with like feather dances and back and forth, playing nighttime, daytime. Stuff like
Anyways.
that.
Alan, you've
don't
never
think
flirted
that's
with
what
me
this
before,
was?
obviously.
Anyways.
It's the
Anyways.
first step.
So, what the hell did the two of you do?
We
Now
go and
that
check
you're-
on Zio.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
going
I'll
back
check
to my
on Zio.
apartment and
Fee is actually interested when she gets out there. She's going to ask Zio, "Are you feeling all right?"
Oh, hi. He stands up. looks at you. Uh, hey, yeah, I guess, uh, okay, you know?
I I saw it happen.
Oh, you did?
I was on the street in my car.
Oh, okay. Um, right. No, yeah, I, I, I don't honestly feel that bad, all things considered. I mean, I honestly, anything physically is, um, it's kind of fine compared. I, I had like I don't have my driver's license now. I don't. Is my phone in like a void somewhere?
We can
Um,
oh,
was actually going to say, if you look over, you'll notice that there is a mound right next to you, and you find your clothes and your stuff in it.
Oh shit!
and another pile of clothes that he never found before. Is that what
I
we're
would
about
not
to
that.
hear?
He isn't stupid. He would have seen another pile of clothes before.
He just died for the first time. There's no thing
Well,
stupid about missing things.
yeah, but then he spent. Okay, anyways. I guess he'll grab that. Well, you just saved me every idea I had for downtime the next like 3 sessions. Thanks. I'm really glad I didn't have to be the person who's like, most exciting TTRPG thing ever. Gonna go to the DMV. So
Um, if
he like
it,
takes the stuff.
so, as you're looking at it, your phone is completely just cracked and broken. Your wallet survives, but your phone is just done.
I think he he has his gloves on and he just like very delicately takes everything and then immediately like shuffles around in the mound for his bag where he has like clean wipes that are in like I think so the wipes themselves are not dirty. And he starts like as he's talking, he starts like cleaning things off and he's well that okay, that's good. I guess I was caught up. Ash gave me cereal. I was kind of focusing on that. This
Are
is good.
are there
Okay.
any like physical after effects?
I mean, like my head kind of hurts, but
Do you want
it's
me to
not.
try and do something about it?
Like, do you have Tylenol?
No, I've been in between the stuff I've been looking up at the library. I've been learning
Stuff
pressure
you've been
points and
looking up at the
such.
library?
It's not a big deal. The point is,
Okay.
I haven't tried it yet, but if you want me to,
um, how much time would that take?
not much if it works well.
What if it doesn't?
Well, we're
Um,
learning experience.
so what does this look like that you're proposing?
Basically what she's proposing is like a kind of acupuncture.
He is verbally asking this
Oh,
to
yeah,
her out loud.
something like acupuncture.
Ugh, acupuncture. Do you know how unhygienic that is? It's disgusting. A lot of people who practice it don't even clean their tools properly in between. Okay, anyways.
I'll let you clean my tools before I use them.
Do you carry acupuncture stuff around with you?
Her hair turns into needles.
When did you last wash your hair?
I keep a very regular schedule, and it was earlier today.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I have to wash off everything very soon anyways after getting out of that. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
Okay.
So I will say that having seen Fee and made sure she's, alive and speaking to him, I said I was going to my apartment. It was to get another change of clothes and like a little go bag for Zio that Percy packed the first time he climbed out of the flower box naked and freshly reincarnated. And so I think he might show up at some point with this during this
fair.
conversation.
And I imagine to Alan that this would be a stop holding back to attempt this.
Have you tried doing something like this before?
No. I specifically have spent a bunch of time in the library so that I would have a narrative reason to have studied this, but
Sure.
she hasn't physically tried it.
All right, so roll me stop holding back. This will be a significant sacrifice.
Okay.
That is plus logos.
So that is only +1 for me.
Oh god.
Oh, but it does not matter. That's 2 6s.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I was about to say I have help points out the wazoo for you.
Unfortunately, you
The
can't
main
use help
danger
points for
is
those.
to me, not to you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to use help points for stop holding back.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you just need to mark, or you just need to burn a tag, if I recall correctly. Hold on.
No, this one's Mark Fader crack.
Mark Fader
on
crack.
theme.
Yeah, it's burn all
So-
the tags if you get below 10. So yeah, Mark Fader
I'm
crack.
going to actually Mark Fader crack on my mobility.
Ooh.
And she does it. It's very quick. She's just putting in small single strand needle.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the stream dropped. Fail, come back.
Fail.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like we're back.
Yeah.
Are we? Oh, mine has. Hold on, let me reload.
Mine's still
Refresh.
on a. Why am I getting a commercial?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, looks like we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sorry about that.
Twitch.
Love you, Twitch.
Yeah. Then I'll continue. No, I guess you have done so much for me in 24 hours. I don't. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. With
I really hope not,
Fair,
ever again.
fair. But with all the stuff that's going on, if I can get some good out of this, I'll take it.
Does it sound like someone's coming up the steps?
I think
Yeah.
Percy very loudly shuts the door because he's been there watching for the last minute or so. Just me.
Oh,
Zio, I got that soap you talked about that one time at the cafe. If you want to go take a shower, and there's keys into the empty apartment downstairs.
oh, yes, of course. I haven't gotten a chance. You were part of what Fee told me about with the. Thank you so much.
Wait, Fee told you what?
With the
I told him about the account that was set up with the the repairs that were necessary, how we refunded some of his apartment cost that he's been paying.
I haven't been charging him rent because he hasn't moved in yet.
Yet?
Up to you. You don't have to. I just kept it empty because you keep showing up on my roof in my flower pots. So
The money had to go somewhere, so I came up with some accounting reasons for it to go to a good place.
Oh, so me getting your best friend's number and finding out all your favorite colors and decorating was not as weird as she told me it was. Cool. Okay. It's fully furnished if you want to take a shower. You got some blood. And I know you like to be clean, so shower kit here.
Thank you.
Come on, I'll come show you. You come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to be a bother with all of this. Oh god.
Zio, you were the opposite of a bother. Just, you're our friend and we're gonna help. Speaking of, did that help? Because I can do a thing, and if she helped, then I don't want to.
Oh, I feel fine, honestly. I mean, it worked. Yeah.
You look like you're in shock. You know that, right?
Do I?
A little bit.
Oh, I mean,
You just died, which I assume was not the first time. I'm walking and talking like
yeah, we're walking
Zio
fair.
downstairs.
I mean, I mean, I mean, yeah, this is the second time, but I mean, I'm not like, I don't know. Am I supposed to be reacting differently?
I don't know if there's any good way to react to dying.
Yeah,
Yes,
especially.
I mean, I was about to say at least time it wasn't murder, but I guess I don't know that. But I don't think it was because
sorry,
it wasn't going for me. I then jumped in front of it.
Z, my friend.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't murder this time?
That is a
He-
good thing to circle back around to.
I'm not supposed
Look,
to.
okay. Fee, will you go figure out if Chavi's getting Anna to us or we need to get Anna? I'll handle Zio, please.
Yeah. Got it. I'll figure out what to do with Anna and maybe see if Ash wants to go. I think we're investigating to do.
Great. Let me know if I need to meet you anywhere. We'll catch up.
Okay.
And I will very blatantly shut the door to Zio's apartment and then open it and go, no little watchful eyes in here. Let him have his privacy. And then I'll shut the door again. Open it and go, please, and then shut it again.
Well, um,
So, setting my goals, I'm going to be texting Ash to see if Ash wants to come with or if Ash wants to stay there and do investigating like through me as eyes, like if I can like digitally take her to wherever. And beyond that, I'm also going to be messaging Anna to see if she needs to be picked up.
You don't get a response, but I imagine you probably still continue like towards the lobby, and you just see her standing there in like tights, a hoodie, holding a laptop and a portable battery, and she just says, "Let's go."
Front seat or back?
This is going in the back.
Okay.
I'm not wearing this on my lap.
Then we're heading over to Anna.
Nice.
And yeah, Shimo texted back, like, please pick me up.
Anna, the ambulance is currently patching you up. I
Yay.
believe you had a status, so you can go ahead and reduce that by 1.
Okay.
What was the status?
I think it was broken 3.
Something like that. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go to my sheet. Where did it go?
Well, that's going to be something that I'll try to
Oh no,
take
it was
care of
broken
when I get
2.
there.
Oh, broken 2. So then it'll just be sore 1.
So I want. Got it.
Because that's something that Fee has dealt with.
While you are still waiting there, police are obviously doing their thing. They come by, give you the whole fingerprint palette for you to take your fingerprints on so that they can exclude you from the contamination that you did. And I'd say probably about 10 or so minutes later is when Fee and Ash show up.
And is it okay if I say, like, I park for a second because want to get status removed, if at all possible, before we head
Yes.
to the place? And is that something that I could make a change the game roll for?
What status are you changing?
The sore.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll for it because it's a real simple one. All you would need is a +1. So I'm just gonna give it to you there.
Could we at least invoke aggressive behavior so I can get the bonus for that later? Because it would
Yes.
make it more
Yeah.
difficult. Fantastic.
As you are walking up, Detective Quinn comes up to you. Hey, you're not supposed to be here right now. Oh, wait. I know you. You're with the lady down over there at the medics.
Yes, with... Sorry. Is it supposed to be known that we're with Chavi? I'm forgetting.
Yes and no. He's still kind of completely unaware of that.
Okay. Yes, I'm just here to get my friend. Sorry.
All right. Just don't go near my crime scene, will you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Thanks. She down over there.
Meanwhile, Ash is walking straight for the car.
Hey, now what did I just say about going near the crime scene?
You weren't talking to me.
Talking to both of you.
I wanna, I think it's called Look Beyond the Mist.
Yep. So roll plus mythos, and what are we looking for?
I wanna find, like, eventually I can find out through, like, hacking whatever, checking the police database, talking to Chavi, sweet talking her, whatever, if there was a mundane, this, like, interruption to the controls of this vehicle or something. I want to find traces of non-mundane interference.
Okay. Yeah, roll me look beyond the mist.
So that would be sorry, I'm still on this system. When we say Mifos, that's any of my cards that are like from my from Loki.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, I don't even know how many mythos themes. I think you have 2.
I have 2. I'm a nice.
Yeah, so roll plus 2.
Yeah. Okay, that's not terrible. That is a 9.
Okay. What does this look like as you look beyond the mist?
So I imagine like she places her hand on the spot under her tights where the dagger is, and she like takes in this like slow, deep breath, and um her eyes go this like very like deeper, kind of almost glowing blue as she starts like scanning over, trying to trace threads of the fades over the crashed vehicle.
Okay. And you said you got a 9, so you get to ask 2 questions. What do you want to know?
I guess question 1 is, did anyone like I said, magically sabotage this thing?
The car? No. You are, however, catching the scent of olive oil and sea salt in the air. You also start to hear the sound of a calliope. Is it calliope? No, calliope. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then it disappears. 2 other things I will give you as part of this roll. 1, you see a flash of light. 2, you see a pair of green eyes staring at you from the distance. And just as quickly as you see them, they also disappear.
Thank you. She's going to flip off the cop and say, I got what I needed, and get back into the car.
What the hell? You have one more question.
I do have one more question, don't I? That was a lot. I thought technically I did get clues. But in that case, you kind of like hinted what I should ask. What happened to our financier whose name I've remembered?
David Nguyen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ask the question one more time.
I guess like magically speaking, what
Is he?
like I guess what is he even? That's better actually, yeah.
Okay, so he is a rift. And from what you can tell, he is so it might be Abrahamic. It's kind of difficult to pinpoint. You will have to do a little more digging into like his life, and like you'd have to do a little more digging on the body or his apartment.
Okay.
Alan,
Hmm.
based on the information that we have on this character, do I know who this rift is? I won't say, but do I know? Because I think I do. Have you given us enough hints?
I believe I have.
Okay.
I'm glad one of us has a clue because I've gotten.
I'm choosing to be
I'm not very
stupid.
sure.
To clarify, Fee does not know, but I am going to send you a name. I think it is correct.
Okay, I mean, I feel like even if it's wrong, I will appreciate that because I am just not as smart as Ash.
No, you are wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I ask a clarification?
Mm-hmm.
Did the olive oil and salt and I'm not saying that word, musical instrument.
Calliope.
Did it sound, for lack of better words, did it seem like it was coming from him or
Around him.
Okay, yeah.
That is actually good. That is a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just assumed around, but then that conversation made me change my opinion about if I should assume that or not. Okay, cool. I have my hints. Ash is going to go into the car and start doing some initial Googling.
Okay. So what about the rest of you? What do you guys want to do?
I think we're heading toward David's apartment. I think that was the direction we were going. Is that?
We haven't had that conversation yet in character.
It's like, as much as I'm down to do that, I'm glad that information helped you find it. Does the rest of the gang know?
Well, Zio and Percy were going to meet us wherever we ended up, but I got the impression that that was the next place to look. If there's other ideas, though, I'm
I think
fine with them.
we should discuss if we actually all want to do this, if we're all in or not. We should have
That's
that
fine.
conversation before we.
I've been kind of just going.
Let's slow down.
Fee, I
Fair
will
enough.
say this: while the three of you are talking, you see another flash.
Oh?
Fear Anna, because Anna was the one that saw the first one, right?
Huh?
And then Ash saw that, and now Fee sees it.
Oh, I thought I did not even
So
interpret
what
that flash of light as in the real world.
can you describe the flash again?
It is a flash of light, almost like from a camera flash.
Okay, so clarification question.
Hmm.
When I saw that flash of light, would I have realized it was from the mundane world and not part of this seeing into the fade thing?
So, because of what you got on your Look Beyond the Mist, I can't actually answer that
Okay.
because it's too vague.
Okay.
It's somewhere in between.
Okay.
I have a question. Now that I have seen the flash, can I look beyond the mist?
Mm-hmm.
And I have +3 to that
Let's
because
go.
I have 3 mythos.
You can't see the flash, he's too fast.
That'd be a 14.
Oh yeah,
You might be able to see the flash. That's pretty high.
Flash ain't got nothing on that. What do you want to know?
Let's see. What Sorry. What happens with Look Beyond the Mist? It's not on my
So it's like an investigation, but it is the more legendary aspect of it.
Okay.
So you get to ask questions just like you would, except now they are of what is literally beyond the mist, beyond the veil, the special powers and stuff.
What is that flash?
That flash is coming from a camera that is both legendary and mundane. It is taking pictures and capturing what it believes you are.
Can I destroy the camera?
Not from this range.
How close would I have to get to destroy the camera?
Well, the person using said camera is about 200 feet away.
Okay. So,
Do you convey what you've realized to the rest of the family?
yes.
Please share with
Fam-
the class.
um, with that in mind, I want to do some low-key bullshit.
Okay.
I want to realize that I've been photographed and try and use my scrying protection to reverse engineer who did it to me.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll a change the game.
That seems appropriate. I also roll mythos for this.
No, that is any power tags that you
Oh,
have.
cool. Okay, so right away, identity theft, scrying protection. I'm gonna argue enforce my will.
Okay. I am going to put you in. I'm going to say you're bloodthirsty for this.
Oh yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I might. I'm gonna notices lying easily because this person's trying to be all subterfugey about it, and I'm seeing through this bullshit.
Okay.
Cool. So that's a -1, and then +4, so net
Plus
+3.
3.
Cool. That before the +3 is a 7, so that's a 10.
All right. So you will be able to not only remove your picture, but the pictures that were just recently taken of you and your friends.
Beautiful. That exactly. Wait. Okay. So I get juice equals power.
Yeah, and because of the number of pictures that were taken, I'm going to say 1 juice per picture.
Um. Can I sacrifice my picture to inflict a tracked status on this guy?
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
actually about to inflict my own status, if possible.
What are you doing?
Driving closer, and going to go. Well, actually, I don't need to drive closer to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah, he's close enough that you can walk.
Yeah. And I'm going to walk, but my hair is going much faster.
Ooh.
Damn.
And I would like to. Would that be a change the game, or would that be a hit with all you've got?
What are you trying to do?
I am going to try to incapacitate the cameraman.
That would be a hit with all you got.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm aware that you're doing that, I'm gonna delete all 3 pictures.
That's fair. So follow me on this. Steel Strands, Unbreakable, Supersonic Strands, Mane of Chains, Web of Alarm, and From All Sides.
Okay.
It would
Hot.
be a +6. And here's a question. The tower provides,
Yes. As
so
well as suspicion.
okay.
Are
Wait,
we
what?
allowed to do more than 3 tags?
No,
Yeah.
not. Suspicion was on my tag that got broken.
Oh, okay.
So the tower provides is in its place.
So I allow up to 6.
It's fair.
So we can play
I
with
would have
plus,
played this even more evilly if I knew that. I thought you said +3.
+3 is what the book says at one point. We had the conversation that you can do more. The benefit of not doing more is if there is any defense that he has, this is all I've got. This is an all or nothing gambit. But if it works, I can incapacitate.
Yeah, if you're in a chain and you use a lot, you have way less to use to
yeah.
resolve.
In this
So
case,
just gonna go all out with the hit him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be at a -2, so you have +4.
Okay. Which two are you minusing, out of curiosity?
Oh, sorry, -1.
Is
Because
it from the
you're
tower?
yeah, it's from the tower.
Okay. That makes sense because I'm not trying to kill. So 15.
Okay. So you do manage to incapacitate him. Your hair just nails him to the ground, and he's not going anywhere. He is screaming though.
And I will just be walking closer and saying, I have a few privacy concerns I would like to discuss.
I'm just a PI, man. Listen, I just do the job, all right?
Well, do the job. Tell me what you know.
The accident. I knew this was going to happen. I was told it was going to happen. I was told to take pictures.
Can I say that I much slower was following and joined the conversation at this point?
That's fine.
Who told you?
I didn't get a name. Some crazy old guy.
How are you in contact with him?
He gives me a call. There's a envelope slid under my door.
Where do you keep your cell phone?
The hell? What the fuck's a cell phone?
It's like 2010, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's like old school PI, right? He is the
Yeah.
hard boiled PI.
No. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget the setting of this.
No,
game.
you're fine.
I was
Alan
like, wait, how
is-
are we texting each other?
Alan, is this a riff to fucking Dick Tracy?
No. He is a sleeper. I will give you that.
Ooh, okay. So a sleeper that has a camera that is basically a rift.
Kind of.
Kind of.
It is an empowered relic.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the point where I tell you that I really want to keep you alive,
I don't.
but there's a part of me that doesn't. And that part of me is growing real quick if you don't give me more than what you have.
Listen, I was told I was supposed to follow a bunch of people, all right? Otherwise, they would hurt her.
Who?
Hurt who?
Goldie. I was just supposed to follow David around, watch him, take a few pictures. It seemed like a cheating husband's case, but this guy's a playboy. I didn't know what the hell was in it for me. But he provided the camera and told me to follow David and some lady named Pauline, and then told me to be right here because something was going down. Then to take pictures of anybody who was getting involved.
Where's the phone you're called at?
Back in my office.
We're going to take a trip. And then, for your own safety, it'd probably be good if you and Goldie got out of town.
I can't even get a hold of Goldie right now. She's kind of off the grid. Listen, my next stop was going to be over to the Woodworths. They're one of the people I was following.
Ash leaves the
Pauline?
conversation and calls Percy.
Yeah. Is that Pauline?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a secure way to text Chavi, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to text her. There's a Pauline connected to David in some way. I need information. Can you get it?
Takes a minute before you get a response. Yeah, I got it. Ash, you said you were calling Percy?
Yeah.
Percy?
Yes, Ash.
So, want to do that whole private eye thing again?
Not really.
I think it would be better if we were involved and not.
Okay.
And
Uh,
I think Fee is going to be involved no matter what. I didn't know she could get this angry.
I did. Keep an eye on her for me, sis.
Yeah, so ask Leo if he wants involved. I'm gonna text you on Signal some information because we need to check 2 places and I need to go to the office.
All right. Keep me informed, please.
Love you.
Oh, fuck off.
That's your job.
So, the camera. Can I hand that to Anna?
Yes, like please give that to me.
I feel like that's the correct move.
Yes, I would love to take the camera.
Okay. This camera is like the old 1930s, 1940s style of billow camera made by Kodiak and
Yes.
Polaroid. And it does have a large flash bulb on it that appears different than most.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like Anna would like be really into something like this and just like kind of have like that kind of like knowledge about how this is supposed to work. I don't know, like maybe she frequents museums or something. I don't really know,
Well,
but
and
like I feel
archiving,
yeah, exactly. It's
like
like this is
methods
like
of archiving, this would be a very famous method of archiving images through this
exactly.
specific kind of camera. So
Exactly. It's like is a physical representation of like history that she's kind of like read and studied a little bit. So it's like really fucking cool. I don't know, like that's just like scratched a part of my brain that's like, oh, Anna would really like that. Um I don't know how else to describe it. That was really weird.
Fee
It was a
handing it
perfect
over
description.
Fee handing it over is going to be like, got you a present.
Well, thank you. Kind of like looks in the PI. It's like I guess he doesn't really have much of a choice. I guess we're just taking this thing.
I mean, he's
He's safer
currently
without it.
nailed. He's currently
Yeah.
nailed to the floor. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to do with this camera?
Well, I mean, in order for us to even see what he's taken so far, we're gonna have to develop the film. Like we're gonna have to
So, actually,
work on it. Ooh, or unless like this relic is like cooler than that.
Oh, is
It-
this one of the ones where it has the sheets that
That
like
just
yeah. So
Okay,
this
great.
is one of the ones that acts like the Instamatic Polaroids.
okay.
So as you pull the sheet out, it actually prints out an Instamatic for you to look at, and he has a whole bunch of them on his person.
and when we look at them, several people look like skeletal and some look really overweight. It's the camera from Say Cheese and Die, right?
Kind of. So
Oh God!
so
Yeah,
you
it's like,
That was
I wanna
not
see what kind
supposed
of
to be a
pictures this
kind of
thing-
Alan.
yeah, just because like I already see that's a little bit different, so I want to see what kind of pictures it's taking.
So I'll give this one to you. As you're looking through the pictures, you notice that you see the ones that were most recently taken appear to be just completely destroyed. There's like a green tint that makes it almost impossible to see anything over them. There is also, yep, that's the camera. Also, you notice that there's one of David, and it looks like he's wearing a crown and some sort of robe.
Wait, what color is that robe?
Like a navy blue, almost black.
Okay. I've been watching too much Impossible Landscapes over on Lost Caravan, and I was like, wait, is this the king in yellow? Oh no.
No,
Okay.
no, we're not getting
We're not getting that spooky.
Lovecraftian
Okay.
yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But you see one of David, you see one of a woman who's dressed like she's clearly from the 70s and 80s. She's got plastic bangles. Her outfit looks like it belongs on the floor of an arcade. Yeah. And she's got golden hair. And it says Goldie on it.
Okay.
There is another one of two women. One of them's walking with an assistant, like a blind assistant's cane. The other one is a woman wearing a red plaid shirt with blue jeans, and they're both going to the sushi restaurant across the street.
Okay.
And in that picture, it feels like one of the woman in the plaid is much larger than she should be.
Huh. And you wouldn't happen to know who any of these people are, other than Goldie. That makes sense. You actually wrote that. And like she's turning to the actual the PI.
So he did write down on them. One of the two
okay.
women, it says Pauline and Ellie Woodworth.
Okay. Okay.
Woodworth. So that if you say that, that's going to Chavi to help her narrow down the Pauline.
Okay.
Can I just say that the photos that I've like written out, each of us have been replaced by bipedal horse
Oh my god.
sticking its tongue out.
Okay, yeah, so we'll retcon the green screen to the bipedal horse. Oh, that's great. Switching scenes, I'm gonna go over to Percy and Zio. How's things going over there?
Is Zio out of the shower yet?
Neptune's almost done chewing. Thanks a lot, Alan.
So, yeah, a
You're
little extra
welcome.
cereal.
Had to get more.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like to waste water, but he also likes to be clean, so it's not super long. And
Percy would have snuck out and brought some stuff that he knows would roughly fit him because Zio's not that much shorter than he is, even though Percy's just bigger all around. So
yeah, it's funny. His he's definitely like better built than like you would generally. He doesn't dress always to accentuate his features, right? And he just usually is just dressing like a restaurant worker who looks nice. So seeing him like in short sleeves with just like the gloves on, it's very like it is a different kind of like image of seeing him, and how much like how he presents himself kind of changes that. Because he definitely isn't like lanky. And yeah, he's only I think like an inch or two shorter than you.
So I need you to like be honest because there's nobody here. Are you really okay?
I mean, yeah, well, okay. Second time I've died. Wasn't expecting the first one to come back from that already. Um,
Mhm.
and but I I mean, I guess I don't feel that Fee's, like, thing worked, and that I don't think that car would've hit me, but I would've I knew it was more likely I was gonna survive than Fatima, so I just did what anyone would have done.
Okay. You still look like a rabbit about to bolt.
I do?
A little bit. A little twitchy in the eyes.
I
It's not bad. You died. You're honestly handling this better than I thought you would. Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't handle it well going to.
Oh, I mean, there's no real point in acting any other way, I guess. Um, I don't
That's a statement we'll have to unpack at some point.
I
Because there's a lot of point to acting a little irrationally at some point about this.
Why would there ever be a point to acting irrationally? Isn't it okay, anyways.
As you're talking to the person who is nothing but irrational.
I'm I mean, I obviously this it's not like easy, but I don't really everything's I if I'm gonna freak out about it, I just won't do it now. I mean, I don't really feel
Okay.
like I'm gonna, but I kind of did a lot of the freaking out about this stuff the first time, and I knew that what I was gonna do was probably gonna do it this time, and it's kind of worked out. So, it's not pleasant, but I mean,
Well,
I don't it just is how it is how it is.
Fee Fee's whole deal can help with the physical. I have a thing I can do that will help with the panic, for lack
I'm
of a
not
better word.
I'm
It
not really panicking.
No, but if and when it does hit you, I can take some of that away. Not enough that you don't feel it, but enough that maybe you can process. Like taking a
I don't
Xanax or a Valium or anti-anxiety medication. It just helps take the edge off.
um uh, I mean, yeah, I don't think I need it now, and I'll probably ask you all the same questions I asked Fee if I do, but I
Mine
mean,
also doesn't involve the hair. You
I would just
really just probably need to hold my hand. Maybe
okay.
something else, depending on how bad it is. But
I I mean, I'll keep it in mind. But
okay.
I know we don't. I know I haven't known you that long, really, and everything, but you can have whatever impression of me you want. It's fine. But I honestly, I knew what I was getting into, so I don't. I can kind of deal with this stuff.
Yeah,
It's
you
I
can. I have no impression that you can't deal with it. I just want you to know you're not alone anymore with it, or not alone with you and just Fatima. You have us.
I'm starting to get that impression. Yeah. Um,
Speaking of, do you want to go figure out why a car was barreling at high speed into you and Fatima? Or do you want to stay here?
um, yeah, no to both. I don't know. I mean, I should want to know, shouldn't I? Um,
You don't have to.
I I don't care. I mean, if everyone's fine, I don't care, but I don't know how I could help. I'm not.
Are you kidding me? You and Fee found how many clues for this last thing we did?
All I did was
Talk
lock.
to people.
I really
People
did. I
don't
just lockpicked
necessarily.
the drawer.
Yeah, but you talk to people, and people don't necessarily like me. So somebody needs to be able to talk to people.
What? Oh, I just. Okay. Oh, could I do? Would you? If. Do you think? Could I use my phone is smashed to pieces. Do you think I could use yours to call her before? Just really quickly. Thank you. Um, Call Fatima.
She answers, "Oh my god, where are you?"
I was gonna say the same thing. Well, first of all, yeah, I'm alive again. Um,
Kind of figured.
yeah,
Are you okay?
I'm with Percy. I'm at his place, which, first of all, my bank details. Okay, anyway, and then okay, anyways. Um, but are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a couple bruises. Nothing big.
Okay, okay. I uh. I do everything that's happening. Um, do you think we should like figure out it? Apparently it sounds like I would just assume it was just a car crash, but it kind of sounds like there might be reasons it wasn't just a car crash.
Yeah, I don't. Police are over here. They're combing through everything. Next thing I know, I hear a scream somewhere in the distance, and it's all quiet on the home front. It's kind of disturbing.
Oh, well, do you think I should like? I don't know. Like, I get involved with this again.
Yes, especially since you died.
What does that have to do with any of this?
Everything,
Okay.
Zio, everything. Don't you want to know why you died?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I just well, you know what? I, I don't we don't know if that was it could have been going towards you, so I guess I will because if someone was trying to kill you, I'd want to that I care about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay, see?
Okay. Um I'm glad you're okay. I'll my phone is broken, but
I got a new
apparently
one
you've been
for
in
you.
contact with all of these people anyway, so I guess if anything happens, you'll know.
Yeah, listen, I already have a spare that I can give you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, um, I'll talk to you soon, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to take a quick break here, folks. We will be right back. And thanks, Fail, for the +1.
That might be one of my favorite.
He's gonna
lines
cold
right
cut
there.
us.
He's
I know
gonna
it.
cold cut us. Yeah.
Yep, there it
Yeah.
is.
You're
He
back.
cold cut
Okay.
us. Welcome back, everybody, to another Fail Cold Cut special.
I like the salami the most.
I'm not touching that. That's too easy.
Ew.
I just like salami. It's a good deli meat. I don't know what you all talking
You know you're not wrong. Like,
You're gonna
good
have
salami.
cold
Are we
cuts.
starting?
Oh yeah, This is this is us starting.
This is not starting. So
Do you want me to go to the bathroom before we go?
So yeah. So now that you're done talking with Fatima, you guys where are you guys going?
So
Do you-
I'm like sending the
Yeah.
thing to ask, should we investigate David's apartment? And that's like a group text.
Who's David?
Yeah, who's David?
I say I'm looking at Percy's photo.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
"Who's
texting.
David?"
Who's David?
Please
like your
response.
mom looking
The
over
guy
your
that hit
shoulder.
Zio.
Who are you
I like
texting?
lists of like everything that we figured out so far in this group chat.
And
And then
the response
they
of who's
changed
David
him-
is the guy that hit Zio.
and they changed him to the wait. Don't they see different things? What did that guy see when her? Okay, anyways.
You know, I stopped questioning it when I literally almost incited a riot and people just saw rats.
When did
Don't
Okay.
worry about it. It
it
was a bad time, Zio. Well before you knew me.
okay.
So do you want to go to this guy's apartment? It's probably he's not going to be there. Considering he's dead.
Did they find his keys on his person?
Text. Did you find the fucking keys?
Sorry. The response is, didn't think Zio would need them.
Lockpicking. You said it.
Oh no, that was like I have no clue how that happened. I
Come
don't
on,
think
Z. We can do
I
this.
could have rose into a lock and I just
How busy is the crime scene right now?
Fairly. Coroner's already on site. They're dealing with the body. They've got the mechanics team over there getting the car up onto the flatbed. Tons of cops everywhere.
Ash is going to send an emoji of a rose and an emoji of a key and an emoji of a thumbs up.
I'm just gonna turn my phone around and show it to Z. Everybody has confidence in you.
they shouldn't. I have no clue if I could do that again. But I
Don't worry, I got some tricks up on my sleeve too. Let's go. Come on, we can do it.
Okay. Okay. It just okay. I follow.
I'm going to make sure.
Am I
There's a-
wearing Percy's clothes right now, by the way?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure there's a pry bar in my SUV before we go.
Okay.
Just a little Johnny bar.
Cool. While you are making your way across town over to David's address, what about the rest of yous? Since you've got Mr. Man here pinned to the ground.
See?
I was going to leave it at telling him that he should skip town, but is there something more that we should do?
I think we should split into, including him, groups of two.
Do what?
Well, he has the meeting with those next people. That's probably connected. So you and him go to that.
I'm not meeting anybody tonight. I was just supposed to come here to take pictures.
Oh, I misunderstood what you said completely. Thank you for the clarification.
I just took pictures of a bunch of people, okay? These are the people I was supposed to take a picture of. Can you just let me up, please? This shit
Don't
hurts.
worry. We'll bring him with us to his place because I want to ask more questions once we're there.
Sure, I will let him up.
And he goes, "Jeez, what is that? Like fucking nails? I feel like I've been
Don't wanna
crucified.
know.
If you're crucified, you'd be standing up and bleeding by the hands.
I'm bleeding by the wrist. Does that count?"
Sure, I'll allow it.
All right. Now, what do you want to know? I've already told you everything.
No, I will have questions once I look at your office.
Listen, there isn't anything in my office. All right.
You have a phone.
It's a fucking rotary phone, man. I
That's
live in
fine.
the Stone Ages.
That's fine.
By the way, he's not misgendering Ash. He calls everybody man. He is
Yeah,
just
no.
that kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
So, this is above board. I'm asking, are we missing another location that we could split up to investigate at?
The property outside of town.
So there is the property outside of town, but you don't know which property that is or where. The
I
other
don't know.
place you can look at is either the sushi restaurant, because you have a photo of one of the people going in there, or you need to try and figure out where these people live and talk to them, the Woodworths.
Okay, so Chavi is assumedly on that. Have we
Yes.
gotten any information from her?
She's still on scene, so if you want, you can go find her.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
sure.
The last thing that I want to ask the PI is that, so you say you get an envelope every time that these people ask you for a job. Do you happen to have that on your person or be able to get that to us?
Actually, yeah. Hold on. And he reaches into the inside of his coat and he pulls out this big manila envelope. It was the last one they sent me with these instructions.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at those.
Are you gonna do
Sure.
your thing? That was in character.
So what do you want to know from these files?
I mean, just kind of a general look over them of just like, is it really just the instructions of like this person, this person, this person, take pictures of them, like here's where they're going to be. Like, is it really just like seriously bare bones information, or is there
Yep.
more? Okay.
Yeah, it literally gives a detailed name, age, gender, place of work, and then place of residence for each person. So it was David Nguyen, Ellie, and fuck, what the hell's her name again?
Pauline.
Yeah, Ellie and Pauline Woodworth. And then it also states on one of the other pages, do this for Goldie.
Interesting. What kind of typeface is it? Does it look like someone printed this out, or is this like typewriter or?
This looks like an old typewriter.
Okay, so someone just as old school as this guy. That's interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Now, does it list us among that, or were we just ancillary?
Just ancillary. It said to take pictures of anybody who was investigating this.
Mm-hmm.
It also gives you an address at the edge of town.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, got pick our poison. Where do we go first?
I'm trying to think of ways that we can split into 3, but we've... Actually, Anna drove here, didn't you?
No, Johnny picked me up.
Oh, God.
So I was like, please pick me up. Help.
I think that canonically Ash has a license.
Zio drives. He does, but they'd
Well,
have.
okay. You guys go to the edge of town. I'll head back to the apartment with my computer in the sky and see if I can trace the phone calls.
You're gonna what now?
So you know when you like find footprints and you follow them,
Yeah.
you can do that with electronics too.
You kids and your newfangled technology.
Actually, my mobile unit's pretty old. It's like 2.5 years old. It's pretty much ancient in computing terms.
What the hell, Alan?
I was wondering if somebody was gonna say something. He's so stressed out he's gonna double fist a
I
cigarette.
didn't want to interrupt. I was typing in chat though. Literally.
I was choosing to ignore that bullshit.
I
So
thought
I'm
it
trying.
was Discord lagging really weird.
I'm trying to figure out the best division of strategy or if we want to go together because we have been attacked.
We should just make a decision though.
Do we want to investigate the apartment at the edge of town? Because if there's more information to find out about David, Ash could easily find that out on the web, right?
I feel like I found what I was going to find on David on the web already.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fine if I go with the PI, and you two go to the edge of town, and we have someone else at David's apartment. Those two at David's apartment. Like it just makes sense to me.
Do you not want to go to David's apartment for any particular reason? Or
I don't know
I'm
if there's
asking
more.
Hannah specifically.
I just think we should try to hit up as many times as possible to maximize our time spent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just because if you're trying to get information from somebody.
Oh, also the I feel like Ash's skill set is best placed at trying to reverse engineer this phone call.
You got it. All right. So then we will have Anna and Fee going to the edge of town, and we have Ash going to try and reverse engineer this call, and we have Percy and Zio going to check out the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I am actually going to start with Ash and Percy. Or sorry,
We are not
Zio,
together.
Zio and Percy. Hold on.
Okay.
I was like, that's not an option. Or
Yeah, that wasn't an option.
I was like,
Yeah.
if that's an option, that's bad.
Yeah. Like I was, and I'm over here like,
All right.
Zio
Yep.
is not sister shaped.
He is not.
Not with that attitude.
Oh my god.
I'm
All
just
right.
gonna laugh and not answer that.
So, to get to David Nguyen's place, you cross over to the other side of downtown, the side with the clean streets and endless promises. Amid shiny skyscrapers and lavish hotels, you find an expensive-looking apartment building with a valet waiting outside. In the lobby, a snooty concierge stands watch to fend off any unwanted visitors. He may have died like a dog on the street, but David Nguyen sure lived like a king.
Mhm.
So, staying in the car at first, Zio's just like, how did they? I mean, how should we like go in?
Well, we have a couple options. We go in and we sweet talk our way up, or we sneak our way up.
Really bad at the latter.
I'm not great at it either.
Okay. Well, then it sounds like we have one option.
Yeah,
Um,
let's try and
but-
talk our way in.
Wouldn't. Okay. How would you? What should we say? I mean, he just passed away, right?
They don't need to know that.
Or should they know that and that gives us a reason to go in?
No, because then they definitely won't let him send we're not family. Or the cops.
Why would
I own a club. I'm a business prospect. Meant to be waiting upstairs. You're my assistant?
I could be an assistant?
Okay.
But do you want me? You should do the talking.
Yeah, and you back me up when I
Okay.
inevitably piss somebody off.
Please don't.
It just happens.
How do you do that to people?
I don't do it intentionally. It just happens.
I mean, you haven't really, okay. All right. Cool.
All right. I will get out, toss my keys and a 50 to the valet.
He graciously takes it and takes your car to park.
Thank you. And I make sure the Johnny bar, I'm wearing a suit jacket, and I make sure the Johnny bar's tucked into my pocket.
Would this be a good kind of, like, could I do something like change the game to try and back up Percy with my capabilities?
I don't see a need for it, but you can. How would you do that?
Well, because Zia wouldn't be, he's not going to be talking, but I think Zia's presence would affect like a situation if he were to be there. So I was just wondering if mechanically I could do something to help with the interaction.
You could, but I would wait until the interaction to be able to judge whether or not it's where you're gonna need it.
Okay.
Because then that'll better help decide what the situation looks like. So, two of you approach the front, and the concierge says, "Well, what do we have here tonight?"
It's snooty fucking Kermit. Oh my god.
Yes.
Heck, I blame you for this.
I'm Kermit.
Oh god damn. I am supposed to not break character. Hi. I have a meeting with David Nguyen. I don't know if he's actually here yet, but I'm supposed to be upstairs. I'm late.
I don't see you on the registry. Well, Mr. Nguyen usually has a lot of guests come up, so I'll let you up there for now.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Yes.
Can I get a read on this guy? That is suspicious as fuck.
He doesn't want to deal with you. He's just like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
That actually tracks for most of Percy's interactions.
Truly.
Yeah. I think like that's why I was like, thank you, because I think Zio would almost like sense that you want to be suspicious and just kind of like keep you going.
Yeah, I think like there's just an audible, or like not audible, a visible twitch of Percy's right eye of
Thank you.
that was way easier than I thought. And then just Zio's like pushing me towards the elevator.
We don't want to be late.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
My name's Kermit.
Anyway.
Why did that break me?
You're welcome.
Why was that the voice, Alan?
I
Because
just had to not. That took everything I had. Oh.
Is this revenge for me blowing Kermit's brains
Anyway.
Yes.
It's not even Kermit. Like, it's a rift of Kermit.
Anyway.
So you guys make it
Not the
up to
teddy
the
bears,
elevator.
please stop. No.
So you guys get into the elevator, make your way upstairs. He's in one of the penthouses, fancy ass apartment complex. We're talking like silver and gold inlays in the hallways, kind of fancy ass apartment.
Are there potted plants in this?
Are
Yes.
Okay.
they alive?
Yes.
They don't need to be, but okay. Guess I kind of like reach down and just take one like flower. And I look around and I just
Is it a situation where like the elevator opens up into the apartment?
There is a like a slight hallway before you meet the
Oh,
main
okay.
door.
Yeah.
But yes, this entire floor is his apartment.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So, oh,
I'm just gonna go up and try the door.
All right. Door's locked.
okay.
Okay, Z, you're up.
I, okay. I like look at the a tulip, and I just kind of go over, and he just kind of tries to lockpick a door with a flower again, as he did upon finding that drawer and feeling compelled to use the whatever flora around him to do it. So, what type of move would you say this is?
And how
This
do
would,
I help?
This would be a go toe to toe.
Go toe to toe. Let me fight this door, bitch. Okay.
And this will be at a -1 because I got the -1 from chat.
That's
Fucking
mean.
fail.
Okay.
Can I
No.
hold on. I think I have a +1 to give you.
Do
No,
you?
I don't. No.
I was
no.
about to say no.
I gave hurt points to Fee instead.
Yeah. 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 No, nobody.
But
I
I do have what I was talking about earlier is my Let It Be tag, which is supposed to calm people. Could I burn that to like get Zio totally focused and negate that -1?
If you do that, you can give Zio a +3 status.
Fuck yeah. +3, buddy.
Wait, +3 status or just +3 to this roll?
It's +3 status. It will,
Yeah.
because it's not persisting,
Okay.
it would only last for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So,
what would you name the status?
Let's
Chill
call
as
it
fuck.
chill. Yeah, chill as fuck. You are calm. You are controlled. You are focused. Nothing is wrong.
Well, the thing is, honestly, he already was. I'm not gonna lie. So I.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I
like,
could
I'm
not
being
do it.
genuine.
Yeah,
I'm being genuine. All I would, you just like, um, okay. But let's just go with that. But that's just an
Okay.
out of game fun thing. He genuinely is not like stressing.
Mm.
Okay. So
+3.
well, would that be but would it end up being a +2?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because of the -1.
Mhm.
and then I do have I have control over Flora as a power tag.
Yep.
So end up with a +3. Unless I can I go above +3?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Can I find the exit?
Yep.
Okay. Then it could be really crazy for me to try and argue anything else in this list. So I'll go with my +4 then. Okay. God bless America.
What'd you roll?
It's a total of 8.
That is a mixed success, and we love to see that.
Yep. So you do manage to get the door open.
Okay, on a 7 to 9 guess, I get it open. All right.
So you do manage to get it open. As you guys walk in, you hear.
First of all, I do go, holy shit.
I just like grab you and set you aside, like it's okay.
And then you see he goes from holy shit to I have a blood clotting disorder and goes behind Percy.
As you guys are entering, you hear a chittering sort of echoing throughout the entire apartment. Zio, I'm going to need you to face danger, please.
No, I go in first.
Even though, okay.
This is a
Okay.
part of the roll that Zio made
Oh.
because they accomplished their goal. They are
Uh-huh.
I didn't
actually
block or dodge any.
yeah. So because you didn't block, dodge, or counter, you are going to be taking a status. So this won't be you. This won't be you facing danger. This is you taking a status, and it's a status of tier 2 bruised. As you guys are walking in, a large creature jumps from the ceiling and lands on top of you and skitters away for a moment. The two of you see a giant spider.
Is that a persisting status for bruised or just
No, I mean bruised is bruised. It'll
Okay.
heal up eventually. But you are currently bruised at the moment because it just slammed you into the floor. And this thing is like the size of the sofa.
He if Zio like immediately like he kind of yelps, goes back and immediately starts like feeling whether or not that punctured anything.
Yeah, I think Percy is hauling him to his feet and pulling the Johnny bar out of his jacket pocket with the other hand and getting ready to swat a spider.
Is that a fucking what the
Yep.
fuck?
That's
What
exactly
the
what it
fuck?
looks like.
What
Because
the
that's
fuck?
how our day is going, bud. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, what do
You guys figured out who David is yet?
No.
I
Zero.
have a better
I'm
idea.
thinking about that. There's a fucking spider and I'm bruised. I don't have time to think about this.
I'm not smart. I am
Zio
not
still
smart.
doesn't know what a rift is.
I figured out that I was overthinking it, and I'm mad about it.
Okay. What do we do? Is the spider like coming towards us again?
Yeah.
Nope. It is
I
standing there watching you.
I
and
would
it-
like to point at it with the Johnny bar and go, "Your master is dead. We're here to figure out why."
Roll convince.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I burned Let It Be, so there's no calming anything. Okay. I would like to add Bewitch, Bewilder, Bother, Pied Piper, and The Devil in Me. So +3. And
I'm going to say power trip on this one.
so just a +2. Okay.
By the way, I don't get any attention for that random nothing.
8. I rolled a 4 and a 2 +2 is 8.
All right. Because you had a weakness, right?
Yeah.
No, for Zio.
Oh.
I know you just gave me a random -1 for the
Oh
other
yeah,
one.
you don't. Then you wouldn't for that. So sorry.
But I mark an attention on.
Yes, for yours because you got the weakness on that, you get the attention.
Uh-oh, guys. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep leveling up that one tag. It's great. Yeah, so 8, it's a mixed success.
It looks at you and snarls, and then it sort of like settles down a little bit.
Can you
And
talk?
It just hisses and backs away.
He's dead. I can show you pictures of the body.
It,
We're here to figure out what happened before the cops do.
It sways its body in a sort of no, and then just keeps crawling back to the corner.
Z, you okay?
I don't think I'm gonna die.
Do you want to wait in the hall?
No. No. We can go in. Yeah.
Wait a second. Is he fucking Lilith?
Why
Lilith with spiders, right?
Who? What? Who is
This
where?
is
What?
Cassidy. This is Cassidy above
Oh.
table. Sorry.
You said that without any change. So it's like,
Yeah, I'm
what?
sorry. Lilith had a spider thing. Anyway, sorry.
Anyways,
This is how my brain works.
I
Go ahead.
I guess I can. Yeah, let's see if what we can find then. Yeah.
Seriously, if you want to wait in the hall, I don't think it's gonna hurt us.
You hear the spider doing something akin to crying.
Oh, okay. Now I feel
Well, I don't
bad for
wanna
the
go
bug.
in the- Leo goes in.
Oh, okay. I'm heading towards the bug too.
I don't head towards the bug.
I head towards the bug.
He goes in, and I think can I start? I think Zio hearing that and then kind of he tries to collect himself and knowing what they're here for and seeing Percy go towards the bug, he'll just start to try and investigate.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll and investigate.
Yeah. I'm talking to the bug.
Yeah. So while they're talking, I'll try and investigate. And then this is just plus the amount of. Is this plus power tags or?
Yes, it's plus power tags, unless you're looking beyond the mist.
Okay, no. So I'm trying to find distracting me. So I would like to see. I think. Okay. Knowing that he just got into a confrontation, we've seen like some things were done to him possibly. Like there's mention of like the lips and stuff from this. What I would like to use efficient cleaning to see like and notice weapons, trying to figure out and find the exit. I think those would be the three. Efficient cleaning,
Okay.
weapons because he'd be trying to discern like did someone cover something up? Did someone clean something up? Is there that kind of evidence here?
Okay. I am also going to invoke needs to be clean. Because in this case, the apartment's a little bit of a mess, so it's going to kind of trigger something in you. It's going to make you want to
Yeah.
clean.
Okay. Wait, so
Hey, that means you get attention.
I know, but is that a flat roll then? Or would bruise not affect it?
Bruise wouldn't affect this.
Okay. So then it's just a +2?
Yeah, your bruise would be for something along the lines of trying to evade and dodge.
Okay.
This is just looking around, unless it's like really hurting.
Can I try for one? I could like try it at another one, right?
Yeah, if you want.
I want to try and figure out there's a struggle or like injury or some way, and if it was so, can I use like human anatomy?
Yep.
Okay. Yay, first time I've gotten to use that. Oh! Sorry, I'm excited. Okay. 11.
Okay. You get to ask 3 questions.
I get to ask 2 questions, yes.
You have 3 questions.
I do? I thought it was equal to power.
Yeah, and you had a power of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That's how that works. I was
Mhm.
thinking of the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Great. Zio would want to know, is there, so it is messy, and he's clocking that. In that messiness, does he see it being regular messiness, or does it look like there was some kind of struggle that occurred?
This looks to be the mess of somebody who is obsessed. David was obsessed with a woman named Ellie. There are photos of her on a glass and gold coffee table, seemingly taken by a PI. There is also a telescope in the window pointing at the junction of Pine and 5th Street.
Okay. So, Ellie, telescope, Pine and 5th Street. Okay.
Fun fact, Pine and 5th is also where the car accident happened.
That's what I was, yeah, okay. So, Pine and 5th is where car accident, telescope, okay. So, do I... So I see that there's this Ellie. That's what you said. Ellie is the name of this person that he was obsessed with.
So there's that one. You also find a couple of mentions of a Pauline.
Of a Pauline. Okay. So can I... We've been in communication, so okay. Okay. Let me just
Here, so I will say this. Aside from him being just filthy rich, some of the other things that you find in the house are ancient artifacts hanging on the wall. You see a bronze shield, a sling, and a bloodied rock. Shield has an etched Star of David in it.
Could you repeat those three things?
Yeah, it's a bronze shield with the Star of David, a sling, and a bloodied rock.
As it
Okay.
dawns on Cass.
Don't say stuff like that because I'm not smart. I don't know what's happening. So, okay. Oh, the thing is, like, there's probably... I know what Zio would want to know. So Zio would want to know. He wants to... Does that look like it has recent... Is this... He knows this kind of, like... Does that look like it's been recently used, Lorak? Like, or is this like an ancient artifact, like, that has been untouched?
This looks like it's been untouched, but it has some significant sentimental value with how it's presented and stored.
Okay. So, 2 questions then. And then, so I have one more. Zio... The last time Zio was on this investigation, he found kind of like that hidden compartment, that hidden drawer. So I think Zio would then look to just seeing if this man had like the kind of paranoia that would lead him to hiding things in compartments in between things. So are there any hidden like compartments or areas like in the surfaces that he's going across as he's investigating?
No. So you don't find anything hidden. However, you do see that his laptop is closed but on.
I open it.
The first thing that pops up is some information about Woodworth Builders, some stuff about Pauline. He's apparently been stalking Ellie and Pauline, both digitally and in person, as well as some mention of a big project at an abandoned fairground outside of town.
Abandoned fairground outside of town. Okay. Do I just like generally being who's he always, do I know Ellie and Pauline at all? Are these people I recognize? Like,
Ellie's come in once or twice to the restaurant that you go to, but the two of them prefer sushi. Pauline's not as big a fan of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean food. She likes the like burgers and occasional sushi.
okay. I will. Zio feels very uncomfortable at this, but like thinks of Ash and like takes the laptop and and like takes that with him, and then he's kind of, he's no expert detective, so he just flips through some of these things and then oh looks over, like does all this and then looks over at Percy because he does not have a phone, so he's just gonna like wait for Percy to be done.
I think I probably actually would have handed you my phone.
What do you have? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I send what I have discovered, and Zio writes he's like, so this guy was stalking two women, Ellie and Pauline, and also there was the telescope here that was pointed directly at where the car crash happened. Also, there's a huge spider here.
Quick clarification, it is pointing at a condo on that street.
Okay. That's what I wrote instead. There's a giant spider here that Percy's talking to. And yeah, he was really rich. Also there are these three ancient things. I sent pictures of the things. But yeah, so I relay what I have. Oh, and I got his laptop for you, Ash.
There's just like a thumbs up when that message is sent, but no other acknowledgement from Ash at that time.
I do feel like if anyone is going to solve David's rift, it's actually going to be Anna.
Stop saying things like this. You're just making me
Okay.
feel stupider.
I will
I
say
was thrown by the fucking spider thing.
I will
David,
say
I'm just
what
like, oh.
Anna knows.
And then the
Can we
Catholic
just-
school kicked in.
Just want to continue the scene, please.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm over there trying to talk the spider into coming home with us.
A
It's
living game.
Huh? No, what did
You-
you okay.
the spider doesn't want to leave.
Come on. Look, you can come with me. We have a nice basement. So long as you promise not to eat the birds on the roof, you can have free run of the place. As long as you don't go into people's apartments without them letting you in either.
It starts bouncing a little bit, kind of
Okay.
happily.
Okay. Now, here's the best part. When there's really terrible people in the club, how hungry do you get?
And it just bares its fangs.
Good. We've just been kind of like beating them up and letting them go, but the really bad ones, they have a bad habit of coming back. If they come back, I'll let you eat them.
It's the pincers.
So I'm gonna pick it up. Can I have a buddy?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, we got a pet in City of Mist.
Just a
giant spider.
just
We
a
have a pet and a
couch-sized
camera.
Yep. So yes, I just turn around with it like in my arms and I look at Zio.
Hey, so what the fuck?
New guard dog for the club.
How are we gonna get out of here with that?
It probably looks like a dog to other people.
Okay, well, hi. So I
Does it have like
Yeah.
a water dish or something with its name on it?
haven't found. I wasn't. I don't know. No, there wasn't. I didn't see any of that. But he seems to have been like really heavily stalking two girls, and yeah, everything's kind of what it sounded like. They found out already, but it seems really intense. Like these two women, and he was
That
trying to get out like fairgrounds or abandoned fairgrounds.
can I see the shield and the sling and the rock now?
Well, there's also those over there. Yeah.
Oh,
What's that out?
King David, like
What?
David and Goliath.
What's that have to do with anything?
So if he's like us, relics,
A what?
magic-y. We have abilities. He obviously had an ability. He was King David of David and Goliath.
What?
Your mother didn't make you go to church a lot. Mine did.
Oh no, I went to. I mean, I did,
Yeah.
but I just don't know what that has to do.
Oh, well, that's who he was.
No, he was David Nguyen. Like,
Yes, but okay, so like I have the god Pan in my
what?
head. Oh, yeah, we haven't had this conversation. Yeah, you know the Greek god Pan, horns, goat legs. Yeah. I'm a lot nicer.
I'm so confused. I thought just things were happening to us.
No, hun. There's I did not realize you didn't know this. Okay, so there's a whole like there's
Dude, I woke up, I was reborn, and then life just continued.
well, same in a way. There are people who don't have the abilities we have are called sleepers. We are called rifts, and we are awake and can see through the mist and have abilities and
Following for yes.
yeah. So each one of us is a rift of a thing or a person or an
What am I a
idea.
rift of?
Haven't figured that out yet. The flowers thing, throwing me. You know, Anna's good at the research. I am not. So
What am I a rift of? Question mark into the chat.
Anna picks up her phone, just looks over to Fee. I think they're having the talk.
And then you see like dot.
holding a giant spider.
You see dot. He says, and then he's like, okay, we can come back to that. Should we meet up with you guys?
I have to drop my new pet at the apartment. Tell them I have a new pet and I've got to drop it at the apartment.
I think we're keeping the spider.
Did you say the spider or a spider?
The spider.
Yeah, like, what the fuck does that mean?
Well, because I had typed before. There's a giant spider here.
Oh,
No,
I'm
no.
not. Do you want me to try and stop your brother?
I'm already heading out for the spider.
No.
I just imagine Fee driving and listening to Anna be text to speech for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
Tell
god.
Fee that we'll be a little late, but we'll meet them there eventually.
They'll be here soon, hopefully. We'll see.
Okay.
Won't have the spider with us then, I think! Exclamation point, exclamation point.
So I'm going to switch scenes really quick before we wrap up for the evening. It's going to be of Fee and Anna approaching the fairgrounds. Wind blows over the open gray flats where the old fairground or fun fair stands, a cluster of rickety booths and faded tents. Once flashing signs now hang crooked with broken neon tubes and washed out lettering. Torn and colorless tent flaps, Torn and colorless tent tarps flap repetitively. A Ferris wheel looms above the countless crest of rides, games, and oddity shows. The big archway sign, one side of it totally collapsed, reads the Lemnos Carnival. There's not a soul in sight.
Oh, this is creepy. Why would David want to buy this place?
If what you were getting from them is accurate, seems like he might have been doing something to impress somebody.
Well, he's got a lot of, well, he did have a lot of work to do before this was presentable.
You
Well-
notice. Go ahead.
Well, let's have a look around.
Yeah.
The two of you notice to your right, just shy of the entrance, is the figure of a woman in a white dress with a cane laying down on the floor. She appears to be unconscious.
I am going to go up to the person. I know, Cass. I'm going to go up to the person and see if I can wake her up.
As you, how do you wake her up?
It's a good question. The only thing I can think of is gently.
Okay.
I'm not trying to invoke.
Slap her awake.
Yeah. I'm not trying to invoke the rift in this moment.
Okay.
Although, if I'm able to do that, is questionable.
Okay. So I'm assuming you probably like touch at the shoulder or something, like try and shake her awake. As you do that, you hear click, 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 almost as if something mechanical is activating, and a hand turns and grabs you as the arm tries to take a swing at you. And that's where we're going to end tonight, folk.
Huh?
Alan, don't you fucking maybe me on my Greek mythology knowledge.
That
I'm
is
in
actually-
danger.
That is actually who it is.
Oh no!
So
I hate that I know things.
I'll have Cass explain that one later. Let's go ahead and do outros in reverse order. I believe it's Cass first.
Does it? Okay. Hi guys.
Kind of you, Alan.
I'm Cassidy Yoda. Yoda Almighty. I answer to it all. I'm on Blue Sky now on as under Yoda Almighty. You can come follow me. I really only post like game stuff. So and yeah, that's how I exist on social media. But I am in the Discords here on Singularity, which is there's a link. You should join us. We're fun. And this is my last game for a minute because I'm going on vacation in 4 days and I'm going to be gone for I'm going to be gone for 10 days. Technically 11 because international dateline is involved. And then I'll be back here at the end of this month for King's Gambit with Alan ruining my life as per usual.
That's what I do.
It is, and I love you for it. Even though I curse your name a lot. And then and I'll be back the weekend after for Speakeasy. And yeah, you'll see me here in November. I'm sure I'm gonna pop up somewhere, so you can just come follow me and find out. I wander. That's it. Go to Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I was your annoying little sister for the night at Weylin. I forgot the rest of the outros. You can find me on pretty much all the social medias now. After fighting Elon Musk in the Blood Pit, I was able to change my Twitter so now Destiny Trio Inc. Pretty much everywhere. Who's got the best right now? Games. What games can you find me in? Well, on the 15th, I'm playing in a very special to me game of Masks with good friends of mine on Lost Caravan. It's like a prequel to like we messed around with Masks in our first game where we played like the end of our story arc, and now we're going back to the very beginning of the story arc. And we have to find our way to make these characters still make sense. It's gonna be real cool. Um, then on the 18th, you can find me over on Random Rhapsody, where I'll be playing pretty much as tonally different a character from Ash. If you didn't like Ash, but you like me for some reason, you can find me on Random Rhapsody, where I'm playing Magi Knights. I play a idol magical girl. That's a good time. And finally, the end of this month, on the 24th, I will be in a game of Die Laughing. I won't say too much about that, but it's kind of a GM-less game that's dark comedy where we all die laughing. Who's next? Whoever's next, go. I don't remember the overlay.
It is I. It is I. Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckolot. Tonight I played Anna. And you can find me pretty much all over the internet at this point at Sir Heckolot, including Twitch, Itch, Twitter for as long as it stays around. We don't have to pay. Blue Sky, just all the places. Just find me. It's the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next, because I tend to wander a lot, and it's usually where I don't shut up about the things that I'm doing. But most notably for this week, you can catch me on Thursday over on Dat Magic Juice's YouTube channel. We play All Hail the Queen. It is the Tyranny of Dragons campaign. It's a great time. I'll be on Neon Lights roleplay over this Friday night, playing in Cold Hands Warm Hearts, a Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign. Sundays that I'm not here, you can catch me over on Indoor Adventures playing Apocalypse Keys, and it's a really good time. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, so really just follow the socials to see what channels I wander off to, or if I do things like release a game like I did this month. Yeah, it's called Final Girl Simulator, and it's a 2-person card/dice game where one person plays as the final girl and the other person is the killer, and you try to see who wins. It's a fun time. And I can't wait to see it played at some point or be able to play it myself. I have not had the time, but I definitely want to sit down and do that. But yeah, just follow me, figure out where I'm going to be, because there's a lot in October. I have a lot going on. But yeah, that's enough for me.
And I think that brings it to me. Hi, I'm Sin, Synthetic 20 on Blue Sky, Asynthetic 20 on Twitch and Twitter if you're still on the dumpster fire. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so my apologies for it, but in the next couple of days, I am going to be here on Singularity on Monday. Tomorrow, I will be playing an awful preacher man that must die in the Locust Game of Autumn. On Tuesday, I will be playing Big Strong Girl at Gay Camp, which is wonderful, and I'm happy for. I'm told that's going to become a slasher at some point. I have gaslit myself into not believing it. So until it becomes a slasher, I am in disbelief. Uh, and then on Saturday, I am going to be starting back over on Nerds with Dice with weekly games of Masks in the Puzzle Project, where I am playing your resident Thembo, who also has control of fire. It's wonderful. And as I mentioned, I don't think I've said it yet, but I have actually been named a chancellor over on Nerds with Dice. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things with them in the future, and I'm very happy to work with Sophia and the crew over there. And then on the 20-somethingth, what is the date? it is the 22nd. I am going to be on Exquisite Corpse Presents playing Doll.bod. So I'm that's going to be fun. And then on the 17th, I have this releasing, which is a 50,000 word supplement that I wrote for the Planescape setting. That's coming out in 5e. It's releasing the same day as the WotC supplement, but it has a lot more player-focused material. So if you're looking